This is Dr. Nowshera and I'm here at the Prime Care Institute of Allied Health Sciences. Today I have come to visit this place and I want to see what are the facilities provided in this newly established nursing care institute, which is not only providing education in the basic nursing sciences but is also providing state-of-the-art education in allied health sciences. So today I'm accompanied by the administrative staff of this college. Mr. Nazir is standing with me, and Hamza, who is the principal of this college, is accompanying me. So we'll have a visit of this building, this institute. We'll look at the facilities that they are providing, and then in final I will give you my own synthesis and analysis of this place. So just follow me. Okay guys, so now we are entering their laboratory. Okay, so let's see what facilities they are offering in their laboratory. Let's move in. Okay guys, so I'm here in the laboratory, and as you can see, this is a very spacious lab with a lot of microscopes. You can see there are singular microscopes as well as binocular microscopes, and two students are doing some work on the microscopes. I think they're doing their research work or whatever, but you can see that they are using these microscopes. So as you can see that the equipment is being in use. So if we come on this side, you can see the students who are actively working on the microscopes and working on their some research project which has been assigned to them. But then you can see it's very well equipped. They've got plenty of equipment, not only the microscopes, but they've got the containers and the other equipment which is used for this microscope and slide preparation, and which is used for teaching different types of biological concepts. As you can see, they've got the tripod pen, spirit lamps, mortar and pestle, volumetric flasks, test tubes and everything. And on this side you can see they've got the water baths, and they have got the centrifuges machines, and they've got a blood gas analyzer which is used in different types of biochemical and hematology tests. So it's a very well equipped laboratory which has got state-of-the-art equipment, and I think this would go a long way to teach the concepts of pathology to those students who reach that stage where they are getting taught in this subject. So very well equipped, spacious lab, and I think at one given time at least 15-20 students can work safely in this laboratory. So this is one of the very well equipped laboratory that I've ever seen. Whenever I go to any like allied healthcare institutes, I've seen the other institutes not very well equipped. This is very well equipped, quite spacious, very well equipped, and has got plenty of operating and working equipment. So let's move on. Okay guys, so I'm here entering the computer lab. Oh look, it's a very big computer lab, and as you can see there are all desktop stations on this row. I think probably 24 or more on one side. How many of them are in one row?
37.
37, yeah. So it's like almost 36 computers for students to learn basic computer work. And you can see like some of them are on this side, some of them are on this side, and they've got all these computer chairs for students to sit on. Very well equipped computer lab. As you can see, I have visited a few other institutes as well, but I have not seen a single lab which is that much well equipped. 37 computers you said, 37. Yes. Yeah, so 37 is a big number for an institute like this, and they all have got their workstations. And you can see that each of the station is segregated from the other ones so that the students, they do not create disturbance. And there were all these chairs, okay, all these chairs where they can sit comfortably, do their computer work. Okay, let's move forward and see some of the other. Okay, so we are entering now the skills lab. Skills lab. Okay, so here we are in the skills lab. So if the cameraman can show you, these are some human anatomy models. Which are, you can see they have properly framed them in almirahs, and they would be used for practical education of the students. So those students of nursing who are like being taught anatomy and physiology, they would use these models to understand the concepts. You can see a model of the heart. This is the spine model. You can see a skin model over there, and then you've got the digestive system. It's a model of the stomach. And then we've got a small skeleton, a small musculoskeletal system here, a full like human size skeleton, okay, with markings of the different muscles onto the bones. This is like a miniature small size skeleton. And then we've got some other models like those of the genitourinary system, And here you can see a model of the ear, the urinary or the genitourinary system models, and they've got a couple more like the skull ones, the hands, the joints, and the small parts of the body. And now, yeah, here you can see these are the cardiorespiratory monitors, which are used in triages of the patient. So I think this is a very good thing where the nursing students can learn how to do triages using these machines. So these machines, they not only give you the blood pressure, they give you the heart rate, they give you the respiratory rate, and they give you the oxygen saturations level as well. Okay, so these are very good ones, and they would be utilized to teach the students. This is another one. I think this is a separate one with a very good, yeah, so cardiac monitor. And then you can see mannequins over here, which I think would be used for teaching like basic, life-saving skills like CPR. Okay, so I think this is an adult one. This is another adult one, and they can learn CPR, which is an essential like component of medical training. So obviously, when they would reach that stage where they are being taught the life-saving skills, they would be using these mannequins to practice CPR methods, whether that is adult CPR, whether that is pediatric CPR, or whether that is an infant or a neonatal CPR. So we've got some other equipment on this side as well, which I would like to show you. So we've got an incubator over here, a neonatal incubator, which is used to teach the nurses how to use this thing for premature children or those children who have got temperature instability. So obviously this is a whole science in itself. How do you operate all these things? So this is a very technical thing which would be imparted to the students when they reach that stage of education where they would be learning this thing. And this is the resus trolley. So a resus trolley, like obviously they would be taught how to use this trolley, what these color means, okay, how are the drugs kept in the resus trolley, and how to utilize in case of a need. And then we have got some other things over here. Here we have got a model which would be used to teach birth process, okay, so how the babies are born, neonatal. And here you can see another one. This is a neonatal cot with a neonatal model on it. So this can be used to teach neonatal life support or basic surgical instruments. Okay, and here we have got some surgical instruments as well, how there are different surgical instruments which have been locked here, and they would be taught how to use these surgical instruments once they reach, yeah. Okay, so you've got all the McGill's forceps, okay, fine, artery forceps and all those things, yeah. So as the principal is telling me that this is all packed stuff of the surgical instruments, which would be, obviously they have to be open once the students are, have started their classes, okay, yes, and they move on to that stage. Let's move and see some other things that they are offering. Yeah, so there is a suction machine, which is used in different types of surgical procedures, especially in anesthesia, those who are undergoing different types of minor or major surgical procedures. So how to operate the suction machine, okay. So that will be, so the suction machine is here. You can see some other suction machines as well. You can see the ECG machine, okay. So students will be taught how to place the ECG leads and to do 12 lead ECG. Okay, let's go and see some other. So here you can see this is the first floor, the top floor of the building, and you can see there are very spacious green area over here, which I think is very good for the mental health of the students, because they would be using this place to sit, relax, chat, have a cup of tea. And I think in the corner, if I'm not wrong, that is the canteen over there, okay? Yes. So I think the students during their break time can use that canteen shop. Obviously, it is not manned at the moment because we haven't have started the academic session or academic year yet. But once this whole area is populated, I think most of the students, you would find them there in the break, enjoying a cup of tea with some snacks. Very well maintained green area, which gives a very visual aesthetic sort of, sense to this whole place. And obviously the surroundings are also very beautiful. You can see a bit of hills like in the surrounding, small hilly area, which is very visually appealing to the eye. And is there anything on that side? Or? Okay, let's go and see what they have to offer on that side. Okay, so this is the library of this Prime Care Institute of Allied Health Sciences. As you can see, new library. This is the reading place where they can take the books and they can sit here.
Sir, 4,000 plus books.
Okay, so the principal is telling me that they've got 4,000 and more. 4,000 and plus books very well maintained in these sections. So I can see this is a library reference section. Then we have got the section for the community health nurses, so all the books for anatomy, physiology, biochemistry.
Yes.
What else have you got? Yeah, so this is pharmacology, fundamentals of nursing. As you can see, they've got like, new books, almost newly packed, like probably the latest edition of all these books. You can see the textbook of midwifery and obstetric, I mean, 5th edition, latest edition. You can see well-stocked library. So it's got plenty of books over here. So the students can get their books issued, and they can read at home, or they can sit here and, read all that book. So you can see, and if the cameraman is able to show that side as well, as you can see, there are almirahs on the other side as well, showing books on mental health nursing, health assessment, and like so on and so forth. So if I said it's a very, very big place, I would say quite a big one. It can accommodate, I would say, between 25 to 30 students in one go. They can just sit here, they can read, they can utilize their free time to read the books and sort of update their knowledge. So very well maintained library full of books. They've got a computer here as well, I think, which would be utilized by the librarian to issue the books. And yeah, so we are entering now the managing director's office. Very well maintained, beautiful looking MD office, managing director office. As you can see, it looks like newly built. Everything is new furniture, wallpapers, beautiful ceiling, air conditioned, and I think centrally heated as well. Good lighting system. And so this is basically the place where the managing director would be sitting in this institute and running the whole show over here. Yeah, so it's very well maintained, beautifully arranged space for the top boss of this institute. Let's go and see some other place. So I will show you one of the lecture rooms over here. So you can see these are the lecture rooms. Plenty of like chairs over here. They are new chairs, so you can see the covers have not been removed, because I think they've got a fresh lot of all these chairs being brought into this institute. And these are very well spacious classrooms. You can see the glass boards used for, like, teaching. They've got the rostrums, new furniture, so everything is new. Well spaced classrooms with fans and air conditions. So the classrooms are air conditioned. It means that, when there is a sweltering hot weather over here, the students can get taught in a very relaxed atmosphere, because the fans and the ACs would be running. Let's have a look at the conference room. Okay, so this is the conference room for administrative purposes. You can see the big, like the boss's chairs over here. So this would be utilized for different types of like administrative meetings and conferences. And they've got an LED or LCD monitor over here. So at least if somebody is giving a presentation, that can be watched here as well. They've got a board over there as well, which can be used for, like, sort of they have to explain some concepts. And they have got screens as well, if they want to use a projector and they don't want to use the televised projector. So this is a conference room. I think 10-15 people can sit in this conference room and, like, discuss any matter pertaining to the running of this institute. So a very well equipped, like, big spacious conference room. So now we are entering the faculty room. So this is the faculty room, which is used by the administrative staff of this institute. They are the people you can see our administrative officers sitting here. They are the ones who guide these students, when somebody comes for an admission or wants to inquire about the programs being offered in this institute. These ladies, they help them. They're very versed with what the programs are being offered in this institute, and they guide them through the whole process. So they help them in their admission process. They guide them what is, like, what would be the process if of fee structures and yes, and all those things. So this is basically for administrative purposes. 2 people at the moment are sitting and running the show. I think as the institute starts its academic session, then more people will be coming around in this office, and they will be helping the students in their, in student affairs, day-to-day matters. Okay, so this is the administrative office, or the faculty room, or even it can be used by the teachers as well. If they've got a break in between the classes, they can come and utilize this space to just relax for a few minutes before they go back for their next classes. So that's it. We'll have a look at the main, green spaces over here. So let me show you the green spaces. So here I am, like if the cameraman goes on that side, if you go on that side and if you show you the building from the other end, so I am right standing in the middle of this institute. I don't think you need to go that far. If you come a bit forward, okay, I don't want that the sun should be like shining. So if you come forward and if you show this whole, it's a very big space. I mean, I've got a green space over here, I've got a green space over here, I've got a fountain over here, and this is a two-story building. We've got plenty of classrooms and all the things that I showed you earlier. And that is the board of this institute, the Prime Care Institute of Allied Health Sciences, which, as I said, is the new kid on the block. This is a new institute in this whole area, which is offering quality education. And I'm glad that I came abroad to, see this institute, have a visit. And I can safely say now, after having gone through and inspecting everything which is being offered in this institute, I can confidently say that this is one of the best newly established institute offering state-of-the-art courses in nursing and allied health sciences in this whole district of Nowshera. So I would recommend this institute to everyone, all those people who are living in this area, if they want to give quality education to their children, especially if they are interested in the allied health sciences. This is the place. Honestly, this is the place where they should be. I rest my case. As you've seen, this is one of the best of the best. Bye-bye. Okay, so now we are entering the extension of this college, okay, where they've got a lot of big classrooms and halls fully equipped with multimedia equipment. So let's have a look. So I've entered another part of this institute, a very big building, okay, which has got a very big veranda, a very big one, I think, which can be used for many purposes. It can be used for any function. I mean, it can safely accommodate like probably more than 200 to 500 students over here. So if they've got any function, like an annual function or an award, ceremony, they can do it over here. So very big space, which is fully surrounded by classes and conference rooms. So I want to show you one of the conference rooms, and we'll go to the one that is in that corner. So please follow me. And so we have entered a conference hall, okay, which is a very big classroom. Not only a classroom, this is almost a conference hall, which can safely accommodate I would say around 100 students. It has got, air conditions. It has got a glass board, and I think they can they've already attached a multimedia projector. If the cameraman can show you, it's right here at the top, and this can be used for multimedia presentations, audio-visual presentations, and can be used for a variety of purposes, whether that is online classes, whether they want to use any sort of a video material for the learning purposes of the students. So you can see they're all very well equipped with chairs. And as I told you earlier, that around 100 to 150 students can be safely accommodated within this big classroom, or call it a conference hall, call it a seminar room, whatever. But this is quite big. It's literally massive. Okay. So if we go out, then they have got facilities for the students to attend the call of the nature. So they've got separate washrooms for males and females because of the cultural segregations. Usually in this part of the world, there are separate washrooms for male and female students. So they've got male washrooms, and on the other side they've got the female washrooms. Then they've got the one that I showed you, similar classrooms in all around this building. Okay, so this is an extension of the Prime Care Institute, where you can see more lecture halls. So I think even at one given time, if I would say in future, if let's say 1,000 students enroll in this institute, I think this building is well equipped. This is massive. It can accommodate like over 1,000 students in all these halls. This place is literally massive. This can accommodate a big number of students. And this is different to the other institutes in the region, which are like, established in very cramped spaces, claustrophobic camp spaces where only hardly 20, 25 students can come in one space. This is literally massive.